to Caribbean Insight. We have an explosion of Caribbean videos lined up for you. Tonight, you'll be experiencing international artists displaying the cultural rhythms of soca, calypso, reggae, dancehall, and salsa. So relax, and let's take a ride down the Caribbean.
Caribbean Inside, Caribbean Inside, Caribbean Inside, please check Caribbean Inside.
I am Ras Shorty-Eye. I am a scientist, a musical scientist. I invented soca.
Welcome to another edition of Caribbean Insight, the show that keeps you in touch with the culture of the Caribbean. On this episode of Caribbean Insight, we'll be chatting with a brother out of Trinidad and Tobago, who is considered the most humorous Calypsonian. He's been singing in tents for the past 3 decades and has been one of the most consistent performers and composers. He grew up in Morvant, Trinidad, and started singing on the neighborhood block. He made his first public appearance in the year 1964. He was the runner-up in the bi-local competition in 1969. In the year 2000, he received an award for the best creative humor and the best recording for children. Funny, I want to welcome you to the show.
Nice being here.
Okay, it's a pleasure having you here. Listen, before we get too far, where did the sobriquet Funny come from?
Well, I had a brother who friends used to call me Funny. And I got to find out after he was the real Funny. They didn't know my name, so they called me Funny because they used to call him Funny. So I just decided to use the name Funny.
Just decided to
Yes, I had many other names in my time, but I decided to use Funny.
Funny.
Yeah.
But even though you decide to use Funny, it kind of fits in with your style of calypso.
Yeah.
Because you went with humor. Did the name have anything to do with the type of calypso that you ended up singing?
Well, I guess so. The name and me and everything had to do, you know. I used to humor the guys a lot around, you know. And I had a lot of names like Great. I used to play football and things. Used to call me Ball Jumbie and all sort of things. And you know, Funny was one of the names. I had names for different things.
So you're like a jack of all trades.
Yes.
Part of your work and part of your mission is singing songs and writing calypsos, as you say, in the true sense of the word. Right? Those are your words. And back in 1969, you did a song, Farmer Brown and the Jackass. Right? You were the first Calypsonian to blatantly use the word ass in a song.
Yep.
How did this come along?
Well, firstly, how I got the idea was going to a student's companion. And I got the idea. I was making this song about a whole family. And I wanted to prove, you know, in the old days, you hear guys when they reach the line, they used to say "aipa" and all sorts of things, and they wouldn't say ass, they would rhyme the word fast, mass, and when they reach, they would say something else. I decided I'm going to prove how I could say ass. I could say an ass, and that's how I use the word. The idea came from the student's companion. I was making this song about a family, as I said, and it was too long introducing the whole family because each one of them, a typical small family, mother, father, brother, sister, and each one of them had an ass, and I had to explain all that, and I was getting a lot of trouble explaining. You know, having to explain the whole family. By the time, I probably might take 2 verses to do that. So I decided to hell with the rest of them and just deal with the farmer alone.
I love it with the farmer.
Yes, and the farmer had he had a jackass which was very bad.
A bad jackass?
Yeah.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let's revisit the year 1969 and listen to Funny with Farmer Brown and the Jackass.
Farmer Brown had a jackass, which was very bad. Now the farmer himself was very slack to let it stray all in people's yard. The neighbors and them keep complaining about this jackass every day. So the police sent up the sergeant who went to Farmer Brown and he said, tell him, that jackass of yours. Farmer Brown, the neighbors, them keep complaining. You better tie and watch the animals so all the plants is destroying. Keep your eyes on the jackass because it's giving them a real task. You will get yourself in trouble. Farmer, if you don't want your ass, I tell you. Yes. Farmer Brown tied the jackass on a rotten tree. Then he jump on the bike and he gone down the road in the rum shop to spree. The jackass prance up and get away, and it gone cross by neighbor John. The neighbor gone to the farmer in the shop and start to get on. Tell him, that jackass of yours, Farmer Brown, you better come and see. Because it pulled down the tree, bust away the chain and it inside the gallery. You are sure going to lose it, so you better do something fast. Because if it should damage my property, so help me, I'll kill your ass, I tell you. Farmer Brown let the jackass go in the neighbor's lawn, and the Farmer Brown will stand up and see it destroying the neighbor's corn. Neighbors and them was very mad, and when they jam it, it couldn't pass. When Farmer Brown see what was happening, he run quick to save his ass, I tell you. The jackass get jammed in a corner, down in the garden. Neighbors and them was in a rage, so they didn't care what happened. Farmer Brown, he started begging, but the neighbors, they wouldn't stop. They didn't care about Farmer Brown. They kick his ass up, I tell you. Yes. Farmer Brown and the jackass going home one day. Farmer Brown on the jackass back with a bundle of hay. Farmer Brown only get up was to get a bag of corn. The jackass showed up the bundle of hay and down the street they gone, I tell you. See Farmer Brown and the jackass running down the street. Jackass in front, Farmer behind, no shoes on his feet. The jackass run through the traffic and was hard luck for Farmer Brown. Up came a car about 90 and a one, knock his ass down, I tell you. Yes.
You're watching Caribbean Insight, the #1 Caribbean show here in the USA today, and we're chatting with TNT's most humorous Calypsonian, Funny, and I'll be right back with much more.
Greetings from TNT. I am Tigress.
This is the original dance master.
This is Marshall Montano.
I'm Brother Valentino.
This is Marcia Miranda.
Caribbean Insight. Yes, I watch them all the time. They're bad.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super was spite. Caribbean Insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you understand the story of Farmer Brown and the jackass. Funny, you have been in the tents for the past, you can say, 3 decades or more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have worked with some of Calypso's greats. You have seen some come and some go. What is the secret to your consistency?
Well, it probably comes natural, I believe. My love for Calypso, I love it. I love entertaining people. And I guess the rest comes natural. I just love doing it, and you know, it's just come to me and I do it.
And you do it.
Yeah.
What is your take on Calypso? If I was to ask you, what is Calypso?
Oh, well,
As
Calypso,
far as you're concerned.
Calypso is an art. It's poetry in song. It's skills. Calypso is showing his skill. Lyrics. Calypso is a unique form of music. It's the only music I know must have lyrics. Must have lyrics. It's a unique form of music. And it's a skill. You must be able to stand up on a stage and be able to deliver and get the audience to visualize what you're saying. That is Calypso. You don't have to put on a dress if you're singing about a older man. You know, you must be able to, it's a sort of be able to dramatize that on stage. That is Calypso. Skills, art, poetry and song. That is what Calypso is.
So, you believe that if a guy is singing a song about a woman, he don't have to put on a dress?
No.
He should be able to paint the picture with his words.
Yeah, because if you're listening to Calypso on the radio, you can see the guy. The lyrics got to, the lyrics got to tell the story.
Composing, writing, performing is all part of Calypso. Good lyrics, being able to paint songs, you know, create songs so that someone can imagine the picture. In 1973, you did this well with one of your big hits, Soul Chick. But I must ask you, do you write all your songs?
Every line.
Is it difficult to write these songs?
Some are very difficult. Some are very difficult.
But you know you make it look easy. You make it look simple.
It's song simple when you're hearing it. But it is not as simple as it's song.
How long does it take you to compose one of these songs?
At different times, particularly in the earlier days, that songs like Farmer Run take me probably a whole year to do.
What about Soul Chick? This one in 1979?
No, Soul Chick didn't take that long because Soul Chick, at the time when I did Soul Chick, the song, the soul was a slang.
It'd be talking about 73.
Yes, it was a slang everybody used to use. Everybody, smallest child, the oldest man or woman used to use that slang. And I call it Soul Chick because it was in those days, they used to call it soul talk.
Right.
Big and all these things used to be soul talk. That's what I use, Soul Chick. What I noticed is that everybody was using this slang, and I decided to find a way, find an angle to use to do this song. And that was the most difficult thing in making that song. We find an angle and, you know, how to present the song. And I came up with the idea, you know, I had to use a chick because, you know, I like my little double thing.
Right.
And yeah, so I needed fulcrum. And I used to build a lot of fulcrum. I did where I used to live. Where I lived, we used to have fowls in the backyard, and so it was easy for me to do that. And I made the song. As a matter of fact, I started making that song in December month, and it was recorded while the season was going on in 1973. And it was the biggest selling song that I had. Someone told me it sell over 500,000. I have no record of that.
Okay.
It was 7-inch.
7-inch records.
Yeah. Some people bought 2 and 3 and sent to their friends. So it sell like hops bread.
It sell like hops bread.
Yeah.
But you are good for those double-a-thons.
Yeah, well, a true sense of the word.
You stick to that true sense of the word. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's revisit the year 1973 and listen to another one from Funny, one of the best comedy calypsonians out of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. Soul Chick. Yes, me neighbor way Molly asked me to build a cover she. She couldn't stay, she was busy, so she leave she daughter home with me. But she daughter Jay-Z me, the girl up under me the whole day. And anything I do, you see, she only asking me, how you could walk so, how you could knock so, how you could groove so, how you could move so, how you could wail so, how you could nail so, how you could do so, how you could screw so. Tell you, I'm sorry now that I take the job, because I know friends that done get up with this old chick called JC May. Keep harassing me whole day, and anything she want to know how the wood smooth so. And true she look at Bill it wrong, I had to break it down with how you could sweat, how your skin wet, is how you strong so, how you could pound so, how you could dip so, how you could rip so, how you could make so, how you could break so. Yes, the girl she playing with the wood, a walking but a watching she good. She ain't satisfied, she want a screw, and she skin nasty with the glue. But she gon' get it in she tail, because the wood and them full of nail. I ain't good yet talking to the chick, you know the girl get pricked. How you could fret so, how you could get so, you allow your bad so, and how your heart so, is how you crude, and how you rude, how you could smoke, and how you could jerk. Yes. I tell you, she romping, she jumping on the wood, she climbing, she sitting on the hood. She have a hammer in she hand, she taking it and bong in the pan. I can't talk to she out of place. She raise up, she dress, she skin, she face. I pull she and put she on me lap, and then I start to rap. Girl, how you bad, and how you hard, how you could touch, how you could blush, so. Girl, how you rude, and how you crude, girl, how you fast, and how you rasp. One more time, let me hear. Girl, how you bad, and how you hard, how you could touch, how you could blush. Thank you.
Well, you're watching Caribbean Insight, the #1 show here in the USA today. Whether you're in Boston, Long Island, Brooklyn, well, you know, and the Bronx, we're chatting with the funniest man in Calypso. And I'll be right back with much more.
This is Shalane Hendrickson Thomas.
It's me again, the Ivan.
Hi, I'm John T.
Hi, my name is Kevin King.
This is Ramraji Prabhu. Keep tuning in. It's the best Caribbean soca program right on, and it's happening. Love you. Stay away from drugs. Love up the soca.
Caribbean inside, Caribbean inside, Caribbean inside, please check Caribbean inside.
We're back here, and if you have just joined us, you are watching Caribbean Insight with your host, Lady V, and I'm chatting with the most humorous Calypsonian in the business. Funny is his name. Do you have your eyes on the Calypso Monarch? That title.
Well, I would like to win, yes. I think anybody would like to win the title. But after 1977, I decided I'm not going to take part again. And I never sang 2 songs with the judges until 99.
Why you decided, well,
I think the Calypso competition, to me, you know, was a joke. They wasn't really serious with it. You know, I don't know. I just didn't like the way it going. Competition was causing a lot of division among Calypsonians and all of that. And I think it was a sort of a divide and rule thing. So I decided I am not going to win it, but I would like to win. As a matter of fact, these days I'm concentrating on going, you know, because of the money.
Of course.
Yeah, the money is better now and all of that. In those days it wasn't like that. So I would go, I don't mind.
Back in the 60s, what the purse was like for the Calypso Mona?
Maybe something like $8,000.
And what it is today?
Well, this year it was $75,000 on a car. Up to last year it was $100,000, and the first one up got $100,000. That's why it's coming on $50,000 and all that.
So it's something worthwhile getting in?
Oh yes.
I mean, you love your humorous calypso. You write beautiful humorous calypso. In the year 1998, you put together humor and social commentary in one song, They Shaking It. Okay? How did you manage to come up with the social commentary and the humor mix together? Or you managed to come up with that idea?
That's my style, you know, that's my style. I always am. Whenever I do a song, even though it's a social commentary, the little humor always somehow, I always see it, you know, finding a humor to put in it. As a matter of fact, I did that song, I noticed what was going on with the people, the men all over the place, and I decided to do the song, They're Shaking It. It was an idea in my head for a while, and I heard on the radio where one guy was arrested for urinating somewhere. I had people complaining about it. I said, well, this is the right time to do it. And I decided to do it. They're shaking it.
In the true sense of the word.
All the time. Yeah, true sense of the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the archives and revisit the year 1998 and tell me what you think about They're Shaking It.
It's time the law take a firm stand. What I does see, it does look so bad. Now a man peeing in front of school. Young ladies passing, and you know it hard. On the promenade, I was standing in broad daylight. A big man peeing. When men expose their penis like that, to stop this slackness in public, bob it and give them the cat. Tommy stand up in the yard peeing, the little son peeping and laughing. I say, boy, stop watching. He say, but my seeing nothing. And he's so brave, he's shaking it.
He's shaking it. He's shaking it. He's shaking it.
When it comes to people business, ask a Calypsonian, I must admit, big argument going on backstage about how to shake it, how much time to shake it. Rio say, make no mistake, it's 13 times all men does shake. Gypsy was there and start to laugh. He see men shake 9, 10, 11 times, even 12 and a half. This little boy was with his mommy when he see Trinidad Rio P. He went home and tell he daddy, daddy, I see a donkey, and the donkey shaking it.
Shaking it. Shaking it.
It's time the law take a firm stand. What I does see, it does look so bad. Now a man peeing in front of school. Young ladies passing, and you know it hard. On the promenade, I was standing in broad daylight. A big man peeing. When men expose their penis like that, to stop this slackness in public, bob it and give them the cat. Tommy stand up in the yard peeing, the little son peeping and laughing. The mother say, boy, stop watching. He say, but ma, I seeing nothing. And he's so brave, he's shaking it.
He's shaking it. He's shaking it. He's shaking it.
Now remember, don't be caught home alone. Pick up the phone, call your friends, call your neighbors, and let them know that tonight we're chatting with one of the greatest comedian Calypsonians out of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And I'll be right back with much more.
I'm the Lord Kitchen.
This is Rootsman.
This is Sanel Dempsey.
My name is Winston Bailey, better known as Shadow.
This is Calypsonian Squeezy.
I watch no other but Caribbean Inside.
Caribbean Inside really is dynamite. Caribbean Inside really super was spite. Caribbean Inside enjoy day or night. Caribbean Inside really is dynamite.
We're back here in Caribbean Inside, and I know you love that one. But funny, the song is really in the true sense of the word. Everything you said in that song is truly the same thing. They're shaking it. They're really shaking it.
All over the place.
All over the place. But in 1999, social commentary came to the forefront. The humor was not here anymore. What made you make the change?
All right. Since in the mid-80s, that idea was in my head. That is when the music started to change. And I observed, all the young people was going for this, what they call jam and wine. And I decided, I could do something that makes sense and you could party to. And I started making a calypso, more about the environment and so on. As a matter of fact, the hook line in that wasn't read, it was raise your hand if you think you're smart. Yeah, because of the way the calypso was going. And then I realized, as a matter of fact, I had in mind to get crazy at the sing. And it was rest of I rested that off for a while. And one day I was doing an interview with a guy from an American guy from Alaska, and he was doing all the years come down. And when he reached 1977, when I did a song called Them Confounded Children. And he said, children make you popular. And then, that with me, I said, go back to this song. I decided to go back to this song and do it over. And the idea of reading came to me. And that is how this song comes, read. And I know reading is an important thing. And I use some children in the song. I was doing a program through the Carnival Committee and the Ministry of Education at the school vacation time. On the school vacation time, with some children, teaching them little things about Calypso. And I used some of the same children from that to do the recording. And I saw read come, and if you notice, I use some of the lines like get something and read, like from Super Blue, get something, and things like that. And that's what I did.
Okay. Here on Caribbean Inside tonight, we're chatting with one of the greatest comedy calypsonians out of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. So let's revisit the year 1999 while we listen to Read Something.
And children, don't you know the future depends on all of us?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Well, go to school, obey the rule, don't be a fool. You must obey what teachers say every day. Listen, folks, your homework is not a joke. Don't be a book or a crook, read a book. So let me hear you say, get hooked on a book. 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 I say, get something and read. Get something and read. Get something and read. Get something and read. Read a book. 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 Yeah. Tell you. Children, don't you know that education is important.
Oh yes, oh yes.
And children, education help you to achieve what you want.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Well, in your quest, be nothing less than the best. Bear this in mind, wasting time should be a crime. Discipline is the only thing, so stop idling. A stitch in time saves 9 every time. So let me hear you say,
Get hooked on our book. Get hooked on our book. Get hooked on our book. Get hooked on our book.
get something and read. Get something and read. Get something and read. Get something and read. Read a book, read a book, read a book, yes. Read a book, read a book, read a book. This song is dedicated to the children. Remember the read. Yeah? Tell you? Huh? Children, don't you know that you're supposed to read plenty?
Oh yes, oh yes.
And children, you should take your reading as an emergency.
Oh yes, oh yes.
I must add nothing bad in working hard. Yeah, this in mind, wasting time should be a crime. Discipline is the only thing, so start arguing. There is no hope in dope, so don't take rope. So let me hear you say,
Get hooked on our book. Get hooked on our book. Get hooked on our book. Get hooked on our book.
I say,
Get something and read. Get something and read. Get something and read. Get something and read.
read a book, read a book, read a book. Read a book, read a book, read a book. Read to the left, read to the right. Read in the day, read in the night. Up north you got to read, down south you got to read, east west you got to read, all about you got to read. Read to the left, read to the right. Read in the day, read in the night. Up north
You got to read.
Down south
You got to read.
east west
You got to read.
all about.
You got to read.
Read something, I tell you to read something. Remember to read something, and you got to read something. Read a book, read a book, read a book, yeah? Read a book, read a book, read.
Enjoying the show, but listen, I have some bills to pay, and I'll be right back with much more.
My name is David Rudder.
I am Mavis John.
Yo, this is KMC.
I'm Nicole Graves.
Hey, this is Ronnie. This is Ronnie McIntosh.
Hi, it's Brother Resistance. I am Ras Shorty Eye.
I make sure that I watch Caribbean Inside.
And so should you.
Caribbean Inside really is dynamite. Caribbean Inside really super was spite. Caribbean Inside enjoy day or night. Caribbean Inside really is dynamite.
We're back here in Caribbean Inside, and as I told you before, we're chatting with Funny, one of the greatest comedy calypsonians out of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Funny, even though your songs seem to be very entertaining and very funny, as people would say, they're still very serious. In the year 2000, right, you did something about the environment, Waste in the Place. It had like a double, I mean, your writing is so fantastic. Did you go to school to learn this, man? The art of writing?
I don't know if I went to school to learn. My best subject in school was English, although I didn't have much schooling anyway. Yeah, but well, I mean, Calypso is entertainment.
Right.
And so I try to write in a way to entertain while, I mean, you have a message, but, you know, entertain in a way because I always like to see people happy. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the music arrangement and the melody of the song has a lot to do with the topic. You got to put the melody and topic and everything must mesh to be able to project what you want to project.
You arrange the music and the melody?
Well, I do most of my songs the past 15 years or so. I have a great input to the arrangement. I go to the arranger and I say what I would like to hear, and I listen to what they have to, and we do it together most of the time.
Do you work with a particular arranger, or do you change it?
Well, I work with various arrangers. I'll never stick to one, but
examples?
Well, when I first started off, Art Dakota used to do music. Edwardson has done. He did Farmer Brown, and like Soul Chicken thing. Art Dakota did all that, and well. And lately, like the independent song, I did an independent song when I came second, and one of Rio brother did it, Kelly Brown, and fellas like Kenneth Batiste, and the last guy I've been working with is Fitzmello Thomas. That's the same guy who worked with Shadow. But he is not like a newcomer. He's from maybe he's like from the old school. He used to be the leader of the band in Masters Den, which was Shadow was the leader.
Shadow 10, right?
Yes, Masters Den, and he do a lot of arrangement. And I like to. You see, one of the problems with arrangers too. Some arrangers is so you go to them with a song and they just arrange the music regardless of who's singing it. But they are arrangers. That's why I like to have my input into it. You arrange to suit the style of the singer. You understand the way they punch their lines and everything. You got to put the type of music to suit the song and the singer, the way the singer delivers. So that is why I like to do it myself. And so most of the song and Wasting the Place was one of those that I did. Is about the environment, and as we say, true sense of the word. I always like to use the true sense of the word, whether it's double or not. I like the ambiguity.
The ambiguity.
In Calypso, yeah.
What's up with the dance, Funny?
No sweat. That's what I call it, no sweat. I mean, that dance come through, they just stand there. And instead of just standing there, I say, yes, I tell you, and I do my dance. But don't try you might trip and fall.
I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the archives and revisit the year 2000 while we continue to be entertained by Funny as we listen to Wasting the Place.
You peel a banana, you throw away the skin, you suck a mango, you do the same thing, yes? Chicken and chips, and the roti you eat, you throw all the garbage right in the street, yes? You litter the alley, you litter the park, you litter the corner, you litter the dark, you litter uptown, you litter downtown, east and west and all around. I see you, yes I see you, yes. I tell you throw your waste, I tell you throw your waste, throw your waste in the right place. Throw your waste in a garbage bag, in the garbage bin, in the garbage dump, yes. Tell you, you slash and burn the hills and valley and all the debris. You just leave carelessly. You litter the plane, you jam up the main. Down come the rain and clog up the drain. Yes, plastic bottle, plastic cup, plastic spoon and old mop, plastic plate, plastic bag, baby pampers and old rag. I catch you, yes I catch you. Yeah. Throw your waste, I tell you throw your waste. Throw your waste in the right place. Throw your waste in a garbage bag, in the garbage dump, in the garbage truck, yes. Look at the place, it's a damn disgrace. In front your face, man they dumping waste. Over the wall, you throw all your rot. Garbage pile up in the empty lot. Yes, old fridge, old rug, car tire, dead the right place. In the garbage dump, in the garbage bin, in the garbage truck. Yes.
Good things must come to an end. And for the past hour, we was chatting with Mr. Donric Williamson. Funny, one of the great comedy calypsonians out of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. And I hope you enjoyed it. Funny, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
It was nice being here. It was a pleasure. And anytime, I'm ready. Anytime.
All right. And don't forget to go out there and look for the CDs. Look for the man music. Remember, I always say to you guys, culture is a way of life. So go out there and support it. 3 decades in the business. It has been a lot of hard work, consistency, persistency, I should say. But listen, how would you like to be remembered when the history books are written?
Oh, well, as one of the best. I mean, people would remember me how they see me. But I'd just like to go down as one of the good ones, one of the best entertainers in the art.
One of the best entertainers in the art form. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'm Lady V, and I'll see you next week, same time, same place. God bless you all.
Was just a dream I had, how Calypsonians was playing an all-close game against politicians. All kind of people was there, all color, creed and race. Move along, cool talk and fun, bacchanal in the place. Manning and Marshall sit down on the table opposing me. When I raise my head and look, I realize what I see. 2 Jack Ace. I tell you what's 2 Jack Ace. They're trying to make sign with the eye, but everybody know they don't lie. 2